Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I want to tell you and talk about insomnia. Insomnia, you know what is insomnia? Insomnia is one of the sleep order that many people did not realize because they have a less exposure to sleep disorder. For your information, insomnia is very common with between 50 and 70 million Americans affected each year. Nearly half of the population of the US experience insomnia symptom at some time. 10% of those impacted by insomnia go on to develop long-term chronic insomnia. 237 million people globally struggle with insomnia. This situation has become so serious that the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, or we call CDC, has declared insufficient sleep a public health problem. So, insomnia is a common sleep disorder that can make it hard to fall asleep, hard to stay asleep, or cause you to wake up too early and not be able to get back to sleep. You may still feel tired when you wake up. There are few symptoms that show we have insomnia, such as we difficult falling asleep at night, waking up during the night, not feeling well rest after a night sleep, and etc. So I want to tell you some causes that can make insomnia happen. First, we having stress, depressed or anxiety. Second, we consume alcohol, caffeine or nicotine before bedtime, or our room that's too hot or cold, our shift work, recreational drugs like cocaine or ecstasy, and etc. Okay, first is stress. Stress is one of the common causes of insomnia. Usually the stress is always about concern about work, school, health, finance or family. So it can keep our mind active at night and make it difficult to sleep. Besides, stressful life event or trauma such as the death or illness of a loved one, divorce or a job loss also may lead to insomnia too. The second one, for those who also consume alcohol, nicotine or caffeine before bedtime, also can causes of insomnia. The researchers say nicotine and alcohol before bedtime can have a negative impact on the quantity and quality of our sleep. And also, researchers say their data show that people who use nicotine and alcohol within 4 hours of going to bed felt the largest impact on their sleep cycle, even when controlling for age, gender, stress and other factors. Okay, now we go to the next point, which is how to treat insomnia for those who suffering from insomnia. First of all, of course, we need to changing our lifestyle can help in treating insomnia. For a mild case that's been a problem only for a few days or weeks, doctor will likely recommend a few lifestyle change to promote better sleep. Harry P. Atterian, MD, a sleep medicine specialist at Northwestern Medicine in Chicago, say He always start by analyzing a person's sleep and wake habits. There are some good sleep hygiene practice. Dr. Atarian recommend they stick to a sleep schedule. Get natural light, avoid anything that mess with your ability to fall asleep, and etc. Okay, the second one to treat insomnia, especially for those who always consume alcohol, caffeine or nicotine before bedtime. By avoiding or limit caffeine and alcohol, and don't use nicotine before bedtime. It is because the substance that can stay in our system for 8 hours and don't rely on a nightcap either. Italians say we should steer clear of alcohol close to bedtime. He suggests leaving at least an hour per serving of alcohol between imbibing and bedtime. Indeed, the NHS say caffeine and alcohol can stop you falling asleep and prevent deep sleep. Try to cut down on alcohol and avoid caffeine close to bedtime, they say. Besides the recommended cut-off time for caffeine use is a minimum of 6 hours before bedtime. For example, if you typically go to bed at 10 p.m., avoiding caffeine after 4 p.m. can help minimize sleep problem. If you find the 6-hour recommendation is not enough, make note of the time you consume caffeine and how you sleep the subsequent night. You may find you sleep better with a longer period of caffeine before bedtime. I have done with my all point which causes of insomnia and how to treat insomnia. So now I want to summarize what I have done with topic insomnia. Insomnia happen because of some causes such as stress, anxiety or depression, consuming alcohol, caffeine or nicotine before bedtime, uncomfortable bed, etc. When we have stress, anxiety or depression, we think too many things until it disturbs us to sleep. Then we cannot sleep and late night automatically. When we face that thing every day, it can drive us to insomnia. Besides, consuming alcohol, caffeine or nicotine before bedtime is going to make sleep more difficult, as it can mask typical sign of sleepiness. It is the some causes of insomnia. Every single disease in the world have a solution to prevent it, like insomnia. Have some treatment that can prevent from insomnia. For example, stick to a sleep schedule, get natural light, avoid anything that mess with your ability to fall asleep, limit daytime naps to no more than 30 minutes, etc. Stick to a sleep schedule to reset our body to a normal sleep. Usually, insomnia happen when the person always sleep late at night until it become their habit. It is very not good for their body and health. Avoiding anything that mess our brain also can help to prevent insomnia. When we don't think about it, we can sleep earlier automatically. Okay, last but not least, we have to get used to what is right and correct what is normal. Important for those who think that they have symptoms of insomnia, they advise to see the doctor immediately, because the doctor more expert and professional about many disease, so it can prevent them from chronic insomnia. But for those who suffering with insomnia, don't worry, because they always solution for them to live back in normal condition like normal person. Okay, that's all from me about insomnia. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you enjoy when you watching my video. That's all from me. Thank you.